Alrighty, hello again out there. We are on part number 85. We're getting fairly close to part 100. I would like to part 100 to line up with day 100 as well, and we've been slacking a little bit on that front. So here's the deal. We got mountains to build, and I wasted all my good titles by not building mountains, so now we're just gonna build all of them this stream, hopefully. I have no fucking clue how long I'm gonna be here for. I know I'm just gonna be here a while, so that will be something to look forward to. But last episode, we figured out how this should actually reasonably work, and we're going to be doing a couple of things to re-prep for that. So first of all, get rid of the scaffolding. We should be able to get rid of this water here as well. It's another important thing. And we're going to be using scaffolding to drain all the water and just kind of hope for the best. So let's go ahead and just pop all this away. There we go. And we're just going to spam our scaffolding in these parts here and just get rid of all this water. Oh shit, that's still waterlogged, isn't it? Oh no, it does get waterlogged. Oh fuck. Shit, that's everything I didn't want. Or does it? Is that waterlogging? I don't know, but it's not cool. Nope, it actually is fixing it. Okay. Alright, so yeah, again, we're just going to try and figure out how to do this. Because we need to get rid of all this water. I don't think sponges are the way to go this time around, unfortunately, so might be a little bit too past that point. Alright. And scaffolding does get waterlogged, by the way. As you can see here, it's waterlogged, so... And we can just go make more, so it's not too big of a deal, luckily. Still. Yeah, let's just try and get the rest of this cleared out. What the f- Oh, okay. I guess I can scaffold downwards too, sure. Okay, that's kind of neat. Did not know that was a thing I could do. Okay, so that's less cool. Oh, we hit the stone part finally. That's good. This is gonna stink. You get most of it? Nope. I don't know why I would even ask, because again, this is gonna take a while. Oh. Hey, welcome back, Scares. How you doing? Sorry I left earlier. I did have, well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to go watch Stranger Things, and I'm trying to clear out all this water, but unfortunately it is a little bit of a pain in the ass right now, so we might not have too much luck on it. Let's see here. We got some of this. Oh my god. I should have fucking looked at more designs before I'd actually started all of this, to be completely honest, but I was a little bit too late for that now. Don't have any. Oh, I do have my sponges on me though, so wait, hang on a second here. See, but having a Minecraft server means I should have money, and guess what I do not have, so... Okay, these sponges are actually sponges. Yeah, they do work. Alrighty. But yeah, I would actually have to own money to, you know, have a Minecraft server, so... I'm not opposed to the idea, I just, you know, am poor. But I'll probably not be poor one day. Ah, that's true too. I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind it either, so if you ever... Ooh, okay, hang on, I'm trying to not kill myself here again. Not even again, I just don't want to risk that shit, because we're finally getting this clear out. Oh, that one did actually clear. Just did it in a weird way. I need that sponge back. Go. D for D's nuts. Because of course I'm a very mature 18-year-old, and D's nuts jokes clearly are not in style. Truth or dare. It's gonna be like, I dare you to kill yourself in game with no totem, and I'm gonna be like, you know, that's kind of goofy, and I'll still do it anyway. No, I won't. Let's see what we got. Oh, land on the stone? Oh, bitch, what? Come on. Does any of it water? No? Alright. Let's see. Let me do some quick math really quickly. 174 minus 63, that's about 110. We have a spare totem. Alright. Thanks for me. Okay, so we did in fact pop a totem. That's cool. Good to know that I would have died from that kind of height. Anyways, yeah, we've gone ahead and landed, so... close enough. It was close enough to the top. It wouldn't have mattered if it was even higher, because I still would have popped the totem, so... there we go. I thought that was going to be fine, and it turns out it would not have been, so that's neat. This is why we always carry a totem on the offhand, and we have backups just in case, so that's cool. But, anyways, I need to actually finish clearing out this water, so go ahead and do that. The fire resist don't last that long. Lasts fairly long, but... yeah, see, you know, I'm not gonna do that. Spoiler alert. Hate to tell you. That's a little bit too much even for me. I am doing quite good, and I would like to not lose everything I've worked on. Not yet, anyways. I still have more stuff I'd like to do, so I'm not quite content with dying yet. But we finally got everything in place for 1.19, so... come on. Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh, sponge, come back. It's actually kind of important to not lose. And this shit just keeps fucking cloning, come on. Okay, we need to actually do a couple of things first. We need to dip down here, make sure we picked up all of our sponges, and then we've only got a little bit of water left, so that's at least good, but certainly is a little annoying. But where did I put my... Oh, there it is. Alrighty, we'll switch on the elytra. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reharvest these so I can do an actual count. Give me a second here. Oh, I don't want to keep falling off like that. Say welcome back, Bean. I've already flown and taken the elytra off midair before. That's how I lost my first totem, fun fact, so. We need more of this to go. Where did the rest of it go? Cool. Oh, it's all floating actually in the ocean. Alright. We should have 32 sponges. We in fact do not have 32 sponges. So I need to keep swimming around here and look for any floating blocks. Not seeing any more for right now. So most of them might have landed back up on the scaffolding up there. So we're gonna actually... fuck it, we're gonna swim up a bit, hang on. I've only got 4 dry sponges, so we need to actually make these count a little bit. As I literally fucking don't, okay. Oh shit, we're down 4 sponges, so that's a little weird. And again, not too good. I mean, seriously, it's a pain in the ass to get more of these, so I'm trying to actually not lose them. Here we go, that's 28. I'm guessing the others are on this scaffolding. So let's just go ahead and cut that down. And just kind of keep an eye on it. Yeah, here we go. That's 30. We're short by 2. We got 8 rounds coming. Good enough, whatever. I didn't hit him. Let's see here. We got other 2 sponges. I'm not really seeing them out right now. Might be still in that water too. I do need to find these first. Oh, dude, what do you mean have I gone to the end? I have an elytra, like... You gotta be shitposting at that point. Of course I've been to the end. I have 2 elytras, like, come on. And I got a shulker farm too on the other side over there. I mean, I get it if it's just like a brain fart moment, but damn. Goofiest question. Oh shit, there is one. Hang on. Oh, that was a dry one, really? Okay. Well, that's fine. That's 31. But that still doesn't change the fact that we are missing 1 sponge. It's not acceptable. So where the hell is it? Found it. Alright. Grab it. And we got it. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, I've already been to a remote gateway, like, pretty quickly, and, you know, I can always just go make more by killing the Ender Dragon, but hey, feel free to share it if you wanna. And how do I get rid of the rest of this without sponges? And the answer is I don't. Something like that. Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, that's good. Give me a second here. Oh yeah, duh. Clearly, I should just put my bed under the spawn portal, and it'll like, you know, that's how you get like a remote gateway. Wow, incredible! I'll totally have to try that later. God damn it! Why is this hanging? Come on. If you still get waterlogged, it's a little annoying. Well, all of our sponges are now water, or not water. Oh, they might as well be waterlogged. Same thing, just for sponges. But they're all filled with water, so we need to hop over to the Nether really quickly and just go dry them out. Then we can keep going with this. I need to make a little bit of a larger room. And I need to harvest the bamboo farm to make more scaffolding in a little bit after we get all this water cleared up first, because it's a little bit too in the way. Oh, true. Dude, the way that reminds me of my favorite YouTuber, Dream, guys. Wow, he's like the guy who died in hardcore in his like 5-year-old world. Wow. That's insane. That's also why I don't put fire aspect or flame on any of my tools, because that kind of fucking hurt too. So I don't exactly like mess with any of that either, but that's why I'm trying to actually like make sure that every time I go down into a cave or something, I like always have my chest plate on. Like without hesitation, it's on. Because, you know, I am not trying to be Philza. Like, it's cool to have like a long-lasting world, but I'm not gonna try and lose it like Philza did by, you know, just fucking up just once. So we're gonna try and not do that ever, hopefully. I kind of wanted to see how long like his world lasted in terms of like in-game days, but I can't particularly find anything on it, so I might have to look a little bit more or whatever. But I think it'd be cool to see. I mean, he has to have been in like the like 5-digit numbers, like in the 10,000s. There's no way he's just in like the thousands or something. Like seriously. But let's just go ahead and get the rest of this water drained out, hopefully. I might go look for more sponges relatively soon. Yeah, we've got our one singular floating stone. Just to mark is our kind of end point. We're still planning on using this, we just need to kind of redo a lot of stuff is all. But I've ended up kind of like developing a shitty way to make a mountain more or less out of just scaffolding and like basic like water. Because I was gonna do kelp, but I found out that you could just, since I'm still doing cobblestone casting, I can just use I should just be able to use just normal lava casting, so I don't do anything fancy. Oh, it shouldn't really be too bad. Yeah, come on, man. And again, I know I'm being inefficient as all hell with these, but kind of just want it gone for right now, so I can just go dry them out too, so it's not like it matters too much anyway. Yeah, I know it definitely would help to be a little bit smarter with these, but alright, there's our wet sponges. Imagine shit posting in the Minecraft chat. Couldn't be me. What do we hang on. There we go. And carve out some of that. Should be nearly done here. I think I got more left. Give me a moment. Alright, we need to actually recount all of these, so... imagine reading. Good thing I haven't passed college yet, so I actually don't know legally how to read, so that's cool. 27 out of 32. 30, and then that's 31 and 32. So we got 8 dry sponges still. I should be able to maybe wrap this up. There we go. That's better. Okay, that is most of it, but I still have a lot to do. Now these are wet, but I'm just trying to block up what I can here. Alright, we are short by 4 sponges, now 3. 2. Alright, there are 2 sponges still just floating around, so we need to... Oh, there they are. Cool. Alright. Again, we need to go dry them off, and hopefully get the rest of this all done. Because I am tired of having to do this already. I'll go ahead and cut that down. Hi, what's up, Scares? How you doing? Let's go ahead and get these dried off in the nether really quick. I gotta make a cut through point. Bamboo farm. I could actually fly over into here through this mountain. I had to have them go around. Here you go, over. Well, what do you mean what I think of it? It's not like legally free technically, but you know, universal healthcare would be good because wow, you know, you already pay your taxes and it goes towards paying your healthcare too. So you got to owe like 170,000. Like that's crazy. My mother had a hard time. Well, yeah, but yeah, my mother had a hard time paying for it because you know, kind of sort of broke her leg like about 11 or 12 years ago by now, something like that, and you know, got hit with like a huge like hospital bill. And the crazy thing is, she's like, I mean, I'm talking like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like probably about 170,000, and you know, she like had to take out like a loan and repay it over like years and years to like get it paid off, and like, you know, she still didn't want to like vote for like Obamacare, and she voted for Trump. Like, you know, it's goofy. Well, yeah, like pretty much if you're not American, you probably are gonna get free healthcare. Like if you're like in Western Europe or just not America, pretty much. So it's not too surprising to me. Like wow, incredible flex. Who could have guessed? We should be good here. I think I can just maybe just do this. There we go. Oh come on, man. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Ever scaffolding moment. Sometimes it makes perfect sense. Sometimes it just does not. Holy shit, finally we got this water out. Damn, that took way too long. Thought I had these sponges, but... What do you mean how it feels? Like, bro, I've been living here my whole life. There's not really another way of thinking about it. It just kind of happens, so... But, yeah, it just is what it is for now. Unfortunately, it's just all there is to it because they're not ever going to change anything. even with all the other shit that's been happening, and you know, can't really do nothing about it. Not just like one person, and the senators in power and all that shit aren't exactly, you know, willing to do a lot either. Everything's been fucking gridlocked for years, but can't just be like that. And I'm gonna have to actually map that out. But we finally got everything all put away here, so we'll be able to set these sponges away. And this kelp. Please get this kelp out of here. Here we go. And we shouldn't need them, but we have them again just in case. That stone away. Or I don't know, probably just... shoot. I actually don't quite know, honestly. I wouldn't mind, like, well, the UK's... Well, if you have infinite money, I guess the housing crisis ain't an issue over there, but... I don't really have anywhere particular in mind right now, honestly. But probably at least just somewhere in Europe or somewhere it's a little bit more like not just, you know, capitalism wins everything. You like, you know, because I'm tired of that. Like I've been going through college for, you know, 5 years. So I've been in dual enrollment. I've just been a little behind, but I imagine staying in Poland. But yeah, I probably would just move if I did have money. I don't know where exactly, but I would almost certainly just move. But now is the time to get rid of this kelp, because I can literally just go get more out of the ocean. And we're gonna go harvest the bamboo that's left. And I'm gonna go make more scaffolding, so because I need a lot more to actually do this. Yeah, pretty much anything but America at this point. Like, it's fine. Like it's like I'm lucky enough to where I haven't like been in the hospital or like anything like that. But you know, if I was not having a job and then also not exactly having good healthcare either, would, you know, cripple me. So that's not good either. But pretty much anything is. Imagine kinetic force. None of that fell. Alrighty. I got my ender chest. I can just go ahead and pack this away. I have to actually go back into my base to get the rest of the string here, so. That is my torches. I don't want to actually get rid of those. I'm meaning to empty out that mine cart for my ender chest too. It's gotta go. Dang, that's crazy. I've never done that before. Nope. Sounds like a cool feature that I should totally try. Flying face first into a wall at max speed. We can leave the ender. No, I kind of don't want to leave the ender chest, so we'll take it for now. Yeah, I flew into a wall. That's crazy. Wow. Incredible. Where is... Okay, first of all, a couple of things. I want a spare box. I need that. And then we should have some string somewhere. Probably. There it is. Take a stack. Go ahead and make some scaffolding. I need to double check some of my farms too. If only... I don't know how... I'd have to look into it on like Twitch Studio because I still gotta learn about all that stuff, but if I did make channel points, I'm probably not gonna honestly do anything like that in terms of just, you know, like give up your world or something, or you know. Or I know it just would be crystalling myself, but for real, I really don't like even take. I literally would still have a totem in my offhand and all that, but I honestly don't really want to even like chance that either because I just don't personally. So maybe one day. But I still have stuff I would actually like to do, so I'm gonna just keep playing it safe and doing whatever. Well, either way, still. It's the thing though is that it can happen, and it's not like I die from it because I, you know, between the armor and, you know, totem and all that, I should be okay. But I actually have to go out and get a crystal, and I'm actually just trying to finish stuff up here. I've been working on this for a little bit now, and I actually want to get it done. I need to reshuffle the scaffolding box. We'll take all of this out and we're gonna move it somewhere else. Here we go. That's a little bit more reasonable on scaffolding. Good. And last but not least, I need a couple things. We got our water and our lava, and we're gonna need like all this scaffolding. So let's just go ahead and take a couple of stacks here. And oh, that was the last thing I needed too, was sand. I have a spare box of just sand that I was using for concrete powder, but I can go get more of it from the desert, so we'll just kind of borrow that for right now. I'll probably return it later, who knows. But the way I'm doing this shouldn't be too bad. I think I can... all we need to do is just really spam this until it goes up, so I'm just holding down right click. But I was messing around with this in a creative world, and this is about one of the fastest ways, if not the easiest way I've been able to find to just kind of make the mountains that I'm trying to make. So all it is just scaffolding up to a fixed point up there, which we've already marked out at like Y210. We put our scaffolding all the way up there, and then all we do is we go up to the top, and then I kind of work my way down on like these different layers and all that shit to make the different like peaks and valleys. So shouldn't be anything really too hard. It's just gonna take a little bit of time, but I'm hoping it'll take a lot less time and it'll actually fill in the corners instead of leaving these like kind of flat walls, which while these still do look cool, making mountains here. So oh yeah, either way, like I said, I'm just not really too interested in doing channel points or nothing. At least for now. I might later one day, but really not too interested in it for the moment. This should be down far enough, so if I do that, yep, alrighty. And all we're gonna do is kind of just count a little bit. And we can bridge these out. There we go. That's a good bit of height. That's fair enough, Scaries. Well, either way, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I hope to see you again soon. So, and good luck with the headache, by the way. 195. That's fine. Now, if I do a little bit like this, oh, bye bye. I should be able to cut some corner. Well, actually, is that a good idea? But what does it matter? I have all the fucking scaffolding in the world. I don't need to cut corners. I know this works, I should just stick with it considering how large of a scale I'm going. So. We'll just keep going with this. Come on, man. That is another thing too I need to keep in mind. This might be one of those things that has some like serious exponential growth, so not might, it is. Kind of as I keep going down and down, I build more of these diamonds. We're gonna need more and more scaffolding to actually be able to sustain this. So I'm gonna actually have to make more at some point, I guess. I hope I don't have to, but I might. Now this is what the sand is for as well, by the way. So what we do is we kind of just take a little bit of sand. We don't need a whole lot. We restock on some of our scaffold. Here we go. Take these back. And then what we do is we double check that we're actually correct, and we are. And we'll go down to our next layer. Do a little something like that. And then all we really need to do here is just put some sand up here, like on all of these edge pieces like this. And then we just put our scaffolding going all the way around. Basically, we're just continuing the diamond that we've already built. But because the scaffolding has that natural limit before it falls, we have to use like a solid block. In this case, we choose sand, and it could be concrete, powder, or gravel, but we choose sand because I have a lot of it. It's got to be a gravity block. And then to make sure it doesn't float back into here, we need to put in another layer of sand. Just for this layer, we don't need to do it for the pretty much any of the ones below. But you put in a layer of sand so that way the lava can't flow back into here and then causing everything. So now we just keep going down. I guess that doesn't actually work like that. I guess we do actually have to build the diamond shape of the scaffolding on every one of these subsequent layers just to get this done, so a little bit of a shame, but I really cannot do anything about it, so it is. I don't know if this is even quicker at this point. Well, actually, it wasn't. I don't know if this is quite quicker compared to what I was doing with the water. I feel like it is. It's at least... Okay, that was a good question. I don't know what the fuck that was. But, here we go. I think I don't know if I'm spacing these out enough to be perfectly honest. I want to go see what we got so far. I mean, I've been spacing them out plenty. I guess maybe I will be able to make her kind of these like thinner mountains, because to be quite honest, I'm running out of scaffolding again. I have to go dip, and get more out of the poker box. Seriously, this is a lot of scaffolding that I have to keep using constantly, which is not too cool. I overextended on whatever. that's another layer done. Jesus, this is actually still taking a while though, seriously. This is still quicker than building it by hand and all, but still doesn't mean I have to enjoy it though. Turns out how long it takes, that is. I mean, I don't know. Would I be better off just waiting for, like, 1.19 with Swift Sneak and then just, like, because all this is just building, like, diamond shapes that get a little bit larger as time goes on. And, like, it's fine, but building out a scaffolding is solid because, I can just basically click once and the whole thing comes down. But it is certainly just a little bit tedious. I don't think there's really a better option either. But at the same time, I kind of feel like there is, I just don't know yet. It's kind of why I'm still trying to keep an eye out for this kind of stuff on YouTube. I think I'm trying to make it like too fat, and I think I need to just focus more on like kind of making a lot of these like denser mountains and then just kind of connecting them up over enough time. So we're gonna try and actually make some of these like mountains a little bit skinnier. We're gonna go from there just to see if I can work this out a little bit better. Alright, oh, let's just try that. How far out is this? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 10 blocks. That's going to be even skinnier than our first one, just in terms of that size. But at the same time, this has been a little bit easier to build. This one's not going to look quite as good because it gets flat pretty quickly. Like kind of halfway through it'll get flat because we just haven't put in enough. But at the same time, I do not really think I care anymore on it. I just kind of want it done. I want it to look at least half decent. Again, we can work on the rest of it later. But I need just something like for right now. Something that don't look too bad, but is relatively quick. Like we still had like probably another 8 to 10 layers left to go, even at that height. Like seriously, that's still a lot, and it won't even come close to meeting up to what I was expecting either, so I will have to connect more of this stuff up myself. I feel like there has to have been a better way to do this. Or at least making it so there aren't so many damn layers would probably help, or just something. I still absolutely think making the central pillar out of scaffolding though is a very good idea, but it's getting these kind of diamond shapes in place quickly, but still being able to have them be broken. I think that's what's actually like, ridiculously more important too. Oh, who says they don't need to be gravity blocks. If I just use if I just use cobblestone, they will just kind of blend in. We can use scaffolding to reach those like larger gaps, but if I can just use cobblestone, I can just make a diamond. We just mark out our endpoints first with some scaffolding, and then we just put cobblestone on like the tip, and then we get rid of our like scaffolding that goes out that way, or we can keep it in or whatever. But I can just use cobblestone instead. So I think we'll have to try that instead of this because this is still fine, but again, it's just not as good as it should be. You know, like this needs to be better because I just literally do not have it in me to keep doing it like this over and over. Because there's just not going to be enough motivation to keep it up like this. You know, it's just a lot of work to do. Ain't exactly easy. Well, it is easy, but it's fucking like tedious too. Like seriously. This is a lot of extra effort and work. I mean, it looks cool on the inside at least. That's neat, but still takes a lot of time. It's cool seeing the lava curtain though, but yeah, we use cobblestone for the diamonds, and then we use scaffolding to actually get to the endpoints. That way, all the endpoints break. Or all like the actual like main things we need to use to get to the endpoints, those break, and then we can just literally you know, leave the cobblestone parts up in there. We don't actually have to remove, I don't know, leaving a mess, but then it creates like the better effect of just how this lava curtain is. That means I wouldn't have to fill in any more like of those corners like I have to do for those first two. Just still gonna be rough. Oh, it's just at least it's something here. Oh, I absolutely forgot. Forgot to make an actual like landing strip of some kind. But no, here we're a little better. Here we go, got the water back. If I just didn't have it be flat so deep into the bottom here, this would have been the right idea, but I think we can get away with it being flat that low because the most of the peak is done, and then we can just bulk some stuff out by hand to match up over here. So this one I guess is more of an experimental one still. Um is our lava still going down correctly? It's still turning into cobblestone. It looks like it is. I didn't messed up at least. We also need to plant the bed. Here we go. Yeah, at least this one's in place now, but it's fine. We're definitely quite a bit short compared to what I wanted to do in terms of just actual size, but okay, a couple of things. Oh Jesus, it's like rain. Oh, I forgot to clear up the lava at the top. Wait, hang on. I can't read your comment right now. I forgot to do that. Shit. Hang on. No, not on my Electron. Fuck. It's just gonna be a little bit annoying if I don't get this because I have to wait for it to go down and I don't want to burn up all of that scaffolding. Back here. There we go. We docked already. And we need to take this back. There we go. Alright. Also, welcome Imogen. How you doing? I'm currently working on a mountain range. I'm just getting the bases in place. That's why these look so ugly, but I'm just trying to get some kind of structure in place here too. Because I have a little bit too much to do. But I need to kind of hurry here because I think I still have lava. Oh, it's just one blade. Actually, no, we're good. They didn't really like snowball out of control enough. Still. Alright, let's go ahead and start dumping all this away. I also need to bring out some torches in here as well. After that lava stops spreading, it's still falling from the top. Let me just pick up that string again. Come on, get that out of here. That is a lot of scaffolding, yeah. I need a ton of it because I'm trying to like just build this stuff up relatively quickly, and this is about the quickest way I've been able to find is just build a giant scaffolding pillar in the center, and then every like 10 to 15 layers you kind of like build out a diamond shape like one block over. So you kind of create like this like spire where it starts out relatively thin and it kind of creates this point over enough time. We did it a different way over here on this one and on the other one behind this. But the problem is you can see these leave flat walls that I have to fill in the curves myself, and that's not too cool. So what I'm instead doing is we're basically just doing this where we would carry it all the way down to about like there-ish or whatever. And then hopefully I can fill in these, corners and all that. But I just need like a very big shape kind of in place, and then I can do the rest of the detailing by hand to actually get it done. But the hard thing is just getting like the actual shape like in position because there's too much to do. Like seriously, this thing is massive, and I have to do like 20 of these because we're starting over here and we're going all the way over to there, and we're building a semicircle of these extremely tall mountains. I'm gonna make a whole like custom mountain range out of them and everything. So I have a lot of work cut out for me, and it's really just to stall for 1.19. But it is something that is still cool to do anyways. I just want to work on 1.19 stuff anyway. Do I have coal? Yes, I do. Alrighty. I have my torches on me too. I could have sworn I brought torches. I didn't put it away, did I? I did actually. Do something. Go up there, same those. Leave the ender chest there for now. And we're just kind of we're just gonna lay a little bit of this up in here. This is a lot easier to manage for mob spawns as well. That's another great thing about doing it this way. Because since all the scaffolding that's needed to actually make the mountain disappears, and it, you know, doesn't lead to any mob spawns. Because with the other two, I use stone, just normal stone to like scaffold and like pillar up instead of actual scaffolding. So now anything in here is gonna be like dark near the top, and stuff's gonna spawn. So I have to go out way later and remove all of that by hand. Oh, you can even hear him up there and everything. But I have to go remove all that by hand later on, so that's not cool. Oh, what the hell? I can fit in another probably here. That should be. I think I can do that. I'll go ahead and get rid of this stuff here. But I'm gonna try and fit in another mountain in that little spot for today, just to see if this is something I can like easily do still. Because I'm still gonna be reusing the scaffolding, but I need to go pick up some cobblestone instead to actually do the main parts of this. So that's gonna take some time. I got plenty in my base. I just need to actually go over and get it. But building this stuff, seriously, it takes a long time to actually do. I don't want to just like make pyramids either. Like I could have, oh fuck, I could have reasonably made those as like the base of it, but I don't know. It didn't seem quite right, you know. Because I pretty much just want it to kind of be like as is. So once it's done being built, that's just it. You know, I have to do some detailing on it or whatever, but I shouldn't have to be building like half of it. You know, I should just be focusing on like detailing and terraforming to make sure it all meshes together. Who knows, maybe I will have to build more, but I definitely got a little bit too in over my head trying to do so. Oops. Good to know for next time when I build another mountain range, except that probably won't ever happen, I think. Probably not, who knows. But, yeah, let's just give it a shot here, I guess, and get the sand away and try and build another one there, and hopefully I do it a little bit quicker. Because that's the main issue I'm having right now, is not that it's hard to do, it's just not fast. And there has got to be a faster way to do this. I think objectively, there literally has to be a better way. But I have yet to find it, unfortunately, so that's kind of where my main problem is. We'll stack that away. And we need to go grab some cobble, so let's go ahead and grab that. And then we'll try doing this again. Yeah, the main reason we're doing this is because, well, it looks cool. Like, you can see them, like, peeking over from my base, which is already cool. But I want to wrap this all the way around the back to about there. And then they're gonna start being, like, 200 blocks tall when they get to here. Because then we're gonna start sloping them down to where they're about, like, 100, 150 blocks tall when they get to this river. There's gonna be like a huge cave opening in the river and all that. So this whole like island's gonna be kind of like isolated from everything, and it'll look cool. And also because I'm actually gonna hide like my other farms inside of that mountain range, so I'm just kind of building a mountain range to hide some farms in. So that's cool. Just for the flex, I guess, because I don't have a whole lot else I need to do until I kind of did everything. But we'll take that cobble for now. And I need to check on some of the other farms here in a moment. I can get down. Damn, seriously, scaffolding is a little bit of a pain on some of those ledges sometimes. Oh, I'm trying to fall down here again. We got a nice little bit of honeycomb, honey bottom. Not overflowing though, which is good. That's just what I'm... Okay, well, not overflowing, and then that one's almost full, so we're gonna turn that off for right now. And we're gonna take that. There we go. I am planning on building with all this stuff at some point, but I just, you know, just need to actually have a lot of it to build too. That's fine. Now we'll go ahead and redeposit the empty bottles here. We got plenty of empty ones as well. And we should be able to just turn it back on and keep going. So yeah, we have quite the nice surplus of honey bottles, and then we got a moss farm I built recently. I've only actually had to run it once, fun fact, because, well, these things turns out they're really quick, so that's cool. It's got a thing in there for, like, bone meal, so it can bone meal itself eventually, but I just decided not to really use that because I've already put 9 stacks of bone meal in there, and I barely even used a single stack, so I don't really need to throw them away. But, yeah, I guess it's time to keep working on this and see what we can do. I also want to update the map because I need to actually see a little bit more of kind of what's going on. Let's go ahead and just switch all these out. There we go. Alright, you can see how different it shows up on the map too. It's always interesting to see. Alright, well, there we go. And we're not really looking at any of the shading or nothing. We're just trying to look at the shape and just kind of see if they actually line up with each other to make like one nice like line, you know? Like it should be like a solid line like all the way around, just completely surrounding it. So yeah, it goes there, goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Alrighty. So like because there's like a gap between these two, we need to build another one about like there-ish. And then later on when I'm connecting these corners up, we're gonna be like meshing like this corner with like over here and like this point over with this point. And then, you know, they're all gonna be blended together. But all we want right now is just the very big shapes in place. And then I do some more lava cast near the end that like kind of connect them all together, and then I detail the rest of it by hand. So it is a lot quicker to do this as lava cast. It's still ridiculously slow, but it's not even slow because we're waiting for it to drain or nothing. It's just slow because I don't like have some hyper efficient way of doing this other than just kind of just trying my best. And that's not exactly too good, unfortunately. I've got enough things I can use to help speed it along and make it a little bit faster and a little bit more bearable, but it is still not too easy. It still takes a while. Okay, for real, this isn't funny. Can we like stop with the elytra? There we go. And I'm just gonna try building this one, and we'll kind of just see how it goes. So all we want to do is put it about there, should be about a rough midpoint. And we'll just get rid of that. And we want to build up to about Y210, so that is 2 stacks and like 20 pretty much from what we already have. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, then I can fly all the way to the top. But it, like, this is a lot quicker, but man, it still is just a little annoying. It's really just getting the diamonds in shape. I wish there was a faster way for me to do that, but there just literally is not. So there we go. I can get up to the top quickly because I got my nitro fireworks. Okay, not cool. Hey, seriously, are we gonna land here or no? No, I guess we're not, huh? Okay, cool. Dude, come on. Seriously. Alright, let's keep an eye on our Y level. should put us at about 210. Might not be exact, but I don't know if it was actually exact. Pretty much, it works. A couple of things we can do that because that's where we need to put our lava when it's time. And then go ahead and do this. Give me a minute here. Knock that down. There we go. Yeah, landing on a one block wide thing with an elytra is never really too easy, even especially when it's scaffolding too. But I guess let me just see if I can the hell would I do? I guess we just do that. Then boop. Now that we have one solid block in, we can actually just go around. But we want the very tips of this stuff to be cobblestone because this can actually stay, so we don't need to break anything here other than the scaffolding. Could be the plan. And we're actually going to we're gonna actually make this kind of like thin too, so we literally don't want anything else other than the diamond. So we're not gonna be doing nothing too crazy. So we don't need to really get rid of a lot. We don't need to put anything in like we just want to be going out in the cardinal directions just to our endpoints, and then we kind of just go from there. So there's nothing too crazy, like boom, that's a whole nother layer done. And then we go ahead and we go down, maybe not that far, but good enough. And then we go out 3 blocks this time because we're still tipping it off. But oh no, you're good. Shit, how do I? Come on. How do I do this without crouching? Oh, I guess that works. All right. No, that's fine then, because we just need one solid block base. And all I should need to do is just keep connecting it up like this. There we go. And we go down again on a couple of layers. And then do that. And then for this, all we literally need to do is just go out like that. Now, I actually don't know if this is going to flow the correct way either. That's the other thing I'm worried about too. I had this issue in another creative world I was using to try and test this out. Ended up flowing the wrong way the first time. So I do not know if this is going to work. I hope it does, but I'm certainly feeling a lot quicker though. Especially because I'm doing like less layers than I was before. Let's see here, that's 1, 2, 3. What? Oh, 4. Okay, not 4, I guess. 4. Right up his cobble, cool. There we go, it's another layer done. And that is 4 for scaffolding, so we need to go 5. There we go. It's even another layer done. So this is definitely a lot quicker, or it feels like it's a lot quicker at least. Alright, let's just go ahead and head down to sleep real quick. See how good this is. AKS Monsters Breath 1. We're on day 830 now, that's cool. Go ahead and reclaim some of this. Let's head to the top here. Yeah, you can see the spire of it starting to actually form. We are about halfway. Oh, it looks like I might actually want to I could use scaffolding for the inside, so actually no, I don't even need to go get sand. Or not scaffolding, I see it was cobblestone on the inside. So I guess we don't actually need the sand or nothing. How far do we need? 5. Cool. Or no, we went 5, so we need to go like 6. Fine. Barely peek out of the scaffolding without falling out. This might take longer if I keep falling off like that. It's not very useful. It'd be better to just leave in the corner blocks that we use. I can go get more cobblestone. We'll try that on the next tower, just leaving in these corner pieces. But yeah. We'll get rid of them all for this one. We'll try it properly another time. And in a creative world too, because I need to actually make sure that everything flows correctly. Okay, now a couple of other things too. We are out of scaffolding, so we need a little bit more. Welcome back. But I just ran out of scaffolding there, and I need to figure out how to do this. So that's fine enough. And then do that. Ooh. Or me for a second there, but either way, thank you for the follow, Emma Jane. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Oh shit! Damn it. I can stay. It's fine, I guess. But I'm trying to get this done quickly. But I need to get more cobblestone. I think I can do this, and I can probably get away with this. But I really do not. I just want this done, and I want it done quicker. Because I am kind of sick of having to work on projects that take weeks and weeks at a time. Like this whole island has taken me weeks, and I'm still not even done with it. And then the mega project, well, not even mega, like giga project we're working on is taking multiple weeks, and I've had to postpone it until 1.19 for Swift Sneak because it's just too big. So I kind of just want these to be a lot quicker. Well, the farms were a lot quicker, but they were too quick. One something that maybe takes like a couple of days, not much more than that. Then I think what I do here is we'll just kind of put in some of this at the top. So this should stop the lava when it flows. It shouldn't flow backwards in on itself. It should just keep flowing outwards. Kind of the point. Yeah, I can stay. And all we do is we come over here, and then it's literally just merging out. I'm starting to find a little bit of a nicer rhythm with this, but still it does take a long time to do. All we're worried about here is just getting the shape in for most of this. Later on, I will be taking like additional time to do like the terraforming, connecting all these up. But for now, all they need to be are just kind of what the dude. All right, how did this one get messed up? What could have happened to mess this one up? Like seriously, what the fuck? This literally could not be any easier. So what the hell? Like, see, like that's way too wide. What the hell is this? Like, this part lines up correctly, but doesn't make sense. Like, what the hell? I guess that's what I get for trying to cut. Well, no, what the fuck? All I did was go down in a diamond, so like, what? Like, here should be our endpoint, like right here, right? And now it is. What the hell? Come on. This is bullshit. See, like, this is correct. And then this is correct too. What did I mess up that was, like, so incredibly bad the first time that it looked like it threw it all out? Like, what happened? Don't get it. Yes, anyways, it is fine, so we can kind of remove these and just leave it be. I literally don't know what I did to mess it up here. Hey, welcome back, GamePro. How you doing? I'm still learning how to build a mountain, and I'm still not doing a very good job at it, unfortunately. Getting better. I'm coming up with new ways, or at least trying to get this done. But this is no walk in the park either, unfortunately. And it's a little annoying. Go ahead and... Ah, damn it. I guess I'll pop the bed down. Give me a second here. Do that. I'm just barely able to keep mine up only because, you know, 1.19's around the corner and I have like stuff that I need to finish before I go back to my mom again anyway, so I'm only motivated because I kind of have to be. Like, I have things I would like to finish up before a certain amount of time. Also, with this being this close to my base, I kind of have to actually stay motivated on it a little bit. Because I do want this done. I think it'll look cool, but I need to actually finish it first. There's no way around it. We are doing solid though. We've nearly got these tips to touch, which is exactly what I've been looking for. Because what that means is I should be able to just terraform a lot easier if we can get them to be kind of as close as possible to each other. Is kind of the goal. And I need to go back up and check the previous layer because I might have missed kind of an important part. I need to make sure the lava can't backsplash on itself, for lack of a better. Because it might be able to, and then that leads to all sorts of wacky issues where, you know, it only flows inward instead of outward, and obviously that's not really okay. Here we go. You can leave some of this scaffolding in place. I don't think it really matters too much if it's left to rot or not. It is just scaffolding after all. One other thing. Did I? No, I did not, so it is a good thing we actually came to check on this. I forgot to do this up here. That's kind of bad. Then there would have been backsplash, and I would have been like, bruh. Alright, anyways, let's get this finished up here. This is probably, I might build another one or two. I'm not 100% sure yet. But this stuff definitely is like just not very cool to do. It just takes time and it takes a lot of it, and it's one of those boring repetitive tasks that I probably have to do like at the start of every stream just to get it kind of out of the way. That way we can actually do better stuff. Okay, we missed all of them. Let it bail out there a little bit. We are nearly done with this one, and then we can give it a shot. Probably good. it's only 3, so we did actually hit a 2. So, alright, only one more layer after this, so that's cool. Also, I'm nearly out of cobblestone. So I'm gonna have to go look for more in some shulker boxes. Or maybe mine some out, either way. Yeah, another situation where Swift Sneak would make this significantly faster. Who could have seen that one coming? And we're out of actual cobblestone. We have like slabs and stairs, but we need, you know, cobblestone. Yeah, it definitely is getting a little difficult to make sure I'm actually like staying motivated, so I might have to maybe take another break again at some point. Not for too long, maybe like a day or 3, but I feel like I'm gonna need something because I am starting to get burnt out again, and if I get too burnt out, I pretty much I might not ever touch it again, so I need to try and prevent that, hopefully. But we should have enough cobble here. We'll finish this mountain up, and maybe we'll just go look around and see if we can get something to do. But yeah, we're doing our last layer here, and it should be good. Oh, this is a much thinner amount. Like I would have liked something like that bulky, but it's just not quite reasonable to do right now. It will be soon enough, but for the moment, it's really not. And we also get to reuse all this scaffolding, by the way, so we don't actually really run out, which is great. And that means I can just reuse this infinitely, and that's good too. Here we go. How many? So 1, 3, 4. We can hide F3 menu too. Come on. Being made out of butter, for real, this isn't cool. Butter controls half the damn time. You can't really crouch on this stuff neither, that's the other issue too. Guys, my life would have been a lot easier. You can, you can still like sneak on scaffolding, but you're gonna have to like kind of sink into the bottom part, and then you can't like crouch and like place a block in front of you like that. It's a little unfortunate. But these points do actually connect up to each other, which is pretty much all I wanted. So Now that that's happened, I don't really have any other complaints. I could have just tried as well, and I'll mess around with it in a creative world, but I think I could also try experimenting with the how I lava cast. Like I can lava cast a pyramid first because that's a lot easier to do, and then the second thing I lava cast is like the actual like spire part, like the very like tall, like thin, jagged peak part. And then I do the blending by hand between them because you don't have to do a whole lot for blending. You just need to add a little bit of variation, and then you're honestly pretty good. Because how it works, anyways, is it starts out pretty flat, and then it should kind of like just go flat, and then boom, it's kind of curved up, and that's what we want. And luckily, the with the pyramid going up one block at a time, that's pretty good. And then the spire usually goes up like a lot more. So then we can just make the actual transition by ourselves. So we just need both of the extremes in place, like the really flat and like kind of barely going up part and the really steep part. If we get both of those in place, we can actually like make the in between part by ourselves and won't have to do extra with that. I also need to double check the layer above me because I don't remember if I put in the cobblestone like I was supposed to, and I don't think I did. So I need to make sure on that. There we go. I'll go ahead and put in our bed. And we go check the layer above me. We can use scaffolding if I need to, but I am going to try and build it out of cobble. I don't really have a lot left, so we'll just kind of wait and see. And does look like we did, so... Alright, now here comes the other part where we fly all the way up to the top of this and we put in our lava. We watch it cascade down and hope for the best here, so... Alright, let's hope for the best. I really hope this works, because I'm gonna be like, bruh, this doesn't. It should be fine. I don't think it'll dip inwards. We won't really know until about that. Well, either the third or fourth layer, we won't really know until if it flows inwards, which it should not flow inwards. It should only be flowing outward. That one flew outwards. That's good. And we're just waiting to see if another one does the same thing. And also, our next point we gotta pick is probably gonna be about there where that torch is. Does it flow outwards? Yes. Does it do it again? And then the last one we have to see are these ones that are 2 layers up. Those ones should flow outwards just fine because it shouldn't have anywhere else to go, but I don't know. So does this one flow out just fine? Yes. Okay, cool. We should be good then, honestly. And all we have to do is cast our lava at, or not our lava, our water at the top. And then we should probably be okay. Yeah, we'll for most of our terraforming, we'll just be connecting up kind of like these peaks over here, like these I guess spines for lack of a better term. But all we want to do is we kind of want to just connect these spines to each other and then just kind of like fill in the gaps in between them. And that's pretty much all we have to do. It's pretty easy to do, and I'll help it out a lot more. Yeah, this isn't one of those projects I can finish today, unfortunately, because I've already built 2 of them, and it's been an hour and a half again. It's been 3 hours in total today of just doing this. So. Oh no! Actually, wait, no, it flew. Okay, no, it only was an issue of it flowing inside if like it didn't flow outside, but it also does flow outside, so it's actually not an issue. So it didn't look bad, but no, we should be fine. So it should meet up there. Yep, it does. And then it should. It fucking missed? What the fuck? Okay, well I guess we're not getting a layer there. It seems to have missed somehow. This one shouldn't miss, probably. There we go. That was weird. It missed a layer there, which isn't too big of a deal. It's just weird that that happened. If I were to flat it here, right? So like this, why did it miss that one specifically? Then that was fucking goofy. Anyways, yeah, we got some lava flowing down. And it does actually flow down correctly. Yeah, okay, so it was just a one-time thing for some reason. I literally have no idea why. But it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just weird that that happened. And then this is our last little bit here. Again, you can see how like the main shape of it is like pretty solid. Like it's just tall. That's all we needed it to be, was just tall. And we're gonna go ahead and fly on up so I can go like airdrop my water in place. Here we go. I'm getting quite good at that for some reason. And then when all this is all completely said and done, we just have to connect these parts down to the ocean floor, and then we'll terraform those as well. But obviously can't really do that right now. Oh, and I guess I turned our lava into obsidian by accident again. Not that it matters, but... Here we go. These look more like buildings for now, but I promise they're actually gonna like look decent after enough time. I'm still just trying to figure out how I should actually lava cast you. That wasn't so bad. It's still like this shit still takes a long time, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And then if this was done correctly, we should be able to reclaim all the scaffolding pretty easily. Like literally all we do is we pop into well, okay, that's another issue. We need to actually wait for the inside lava to drain, which might take a little while. Thing is how it's all the way up there. But when it is done, we can reclaim our scaffolding. I guess, like, again, we need to fill in these spaces and all that too, but it's just a shame. This isn't like something that can be sped up too much more in terms of just placing the skeleton out faster or something similar to that. There's just no way around it being a pain in the ass, so that's unlucky. I think we have gotten about a quarter of it done. We got that middle one there, so we've gotten maybe about like an eighth overall compared to what I really want to do. I'm just trying to get the semicircle one in place for right now. Later on, I will be building, more. I'm just not for now. Alright, there we go. That's all loaded in, and then we're just waiting for the lava on the inside to dissolve. Go away. Come on. What else? There, there, there. You can kind of see what we're trying to do. I need to build one probably at the tip of that. But for right now, we're just trying to kind of connect the gaps back up. We don't need to do one here because this is one I'll do by terraforming, but we need a mountain to actually get out into here a little bit more. So that's gonna take some time. Another thing we might do, because this is the gunpowder farm, so what I'll probably do is I'll seal it with like glass so you can still look into it just fine. But there's no way the lava cast could go into it in any way to screw anything up is my main point. And then we can use this kind of as like another like mountaintop as well, so we can actually skip like a fairly like sizable portion if we incorporate the base of this into being another. So we're maybe about a quarter of the way done with this semicircle. Still have way too much left to do, but I just don't have motivation to really do it right now, to be perfectly honest. Like, seriously, this ain't exactly easy or fun. It's just something I want to do because it will look very cool when it is all done. It is a lot of extra work. So I kind of wonder if I made the right call trying this, but we still are getting a nice bit of string and gunpowder, so that's always good to see. Bamboo grew back up, but that's gonna have to do it for today. Sorry for having another like kind of shorter stream, but I can't keep doing this like this. It's a little bit too much effort. So either way, thank you guys again for watching. Um, I'm gonna just try and figure out a better way to do this in the near future because I don't want to keep doing it like that forever. But I will try and see if that pyramid thing ends up working out where we build a pyramid first and then we like build a very tall, thin spire that doesn't take too long to. Because a pyramid doesn't take too long to make. The spires that are no more than 6 blocks like wide, they don't take too long to make. But it's anything past that is what takes a lot of my time and energy. So, but yeah, either way, thank you guys again for watching.